friends, welcome to New in the Studio. My name is Lisa Schmidt and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It's Monday. Wow, Monday after 5 days off. It's a little rough for, at school for students and for adults. So anyway, I'm glad it's a Monday is almost over and then we start tomorrow. So it'll be a good rest of the week. I showed you on Saturday a little pop-up card. And today I'm going to make another pop-up card. I think it's probably a little bit easier, but you can decide for yourself. Let me show you the one I made on Saturday. So this is, let me scooch this stuff over. This is the one I made on Saturday with a little birdhouse inside. How fun is that? Really, really cute. And so today I'm going to make one using the Zinnias. So let me show you the Zinnias stamp set. It's just, the stamp set is gorgeous. We've got really great dies because we can use, I've got the stem I'm going to use, as well as, it's kind of funny, I have the magnetic and it's not sticking, as well as the leaf and the centers and then the flowers. I'm actually not going to, I'll just stamp the words. I won't stamp the rest of it, but lots and lots of fun things that you can do with these dies. So then the other thing we're going to use is this designer series paper, which is amazing. You can see I kind of have all the scraps left over, but I am going to use this piece to, my flowers will be out of this. On the back side, there's a little pattern. So the flowers, I'm using that. The flower pot is this paper. And then the little band around the top, yes, is the other side, is this paper. I'm like, wait, is it? But there's also some purple, and then this is just a really fun, it's a 12 by 12, but this, when you cut it, you get, you can make some nice cards using just this. It does all the work for you, so it's really pretty. And then, of course, there's the sheet with all the zinnias. There's a couple of them. There's this one. Die cut. Yep, and then this one with the color in the background a little bit bigger, and then these are a little bit smaller. So really fun colors. Of course, I love the greens and the oranges, and then there's a flirty flamingo as well as petal pink. So lots and lots of really fun colors. If you wonder what I'm putting this in, I take our sleeves that are a 12 by 12 scrapbooking sleeve, and I cut off one side so that I have a clean edge. When I put it back on my shelf, I have an actual clean edge here. So anyway, sleeve. Yeah, works really well. Okay, so I am going to start with my standard card base, which is 11 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4. No, it's 11 by 4.25, and it's scored at 5.5. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Just our standard half sheet. How is your Monday today? We have what, 3 weeks until break for Christmas. And then only 5 months until school's out. All right, so that's it. I'm just going to score that. We're going to set that aside, and we're going to build the flower pot. So the flower pot is a little piece. It is 6 inches. I printed it really big, but there you go. It's 6 inches by 2.5. 6 inches by 2.5, and then I scored it at 2.5, 3. What? Move your sheet over just a bit. This way. There you go. Okay, at 2.5, 3, and 3.5. So if you remember the other one, we kind of had that little. We're gonna W. Yes, we're gonna put the tear and stick tape on here. It's a little flower pot. It's cute. So let me grab some tear and stick tape, and that is going to go. Once I put it here, I'm going to manipulate the W the other way, or manipulate the fold. But go ahead and put it on here. Just tear it off. Same on the other side. Tear it off. Great. Love that I can just tear that, right? Don't have to use scissors and get them all sticky. Okay, so what we want to do, I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. We'll make our, actually, I'll go ahead and finish the pot, and then we'll make our flowers. So what you could do on this is you could just cut it at an angle. I don't cut very straight, so I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is go ahead and use the birdhouse die from the Country Birdhouse bundle. And again, it's just like I did the other day. I'm not going to cut this bottom edge. So this is going to sit when I run it through the die just like this. So I don't want to cut that. I want it to be a fold just like that. So I'm going to run it right up to the edge. And then I'll have this nice line to follow through to cut my flower pot. So I figure if I can use a die to do the work, even instead of using a paper cutter, because paper cutter, I still might not get it just the way I want it. So, and I think I will use a little piece of washi tape just to make sure I don't cut the bottom.
A couple of comments about how cute the birdhouse was.
It was so fun. Thanks. I really liked it too. All right. So I'm feeling this right up to the edge. So I know that I don't want to cut that bottom piece off. Okay. And I can feel that right there. It's centered pretty well. I'm going to put a little piece of washi tape there just so it doesn't slide and I make a mistake. All right. And this is
Saturday a birdhouse. Today it's a flower pot.
Yes, this is a mini boss. If you're wondering, it comes in white, and I know mine is blue, but it comes in white, and it is just handy for little things. If you're only going to get one, it's great to get the big one. If you're going to get both, then it's so fun to have the little one too, because it travels well. Oopsie, that's okay. That's the inside of my. Whoa. That's the inside anyway, so that's okay because my flower pot is going to be this way. Okay, so now I'm ready to trim off, and I could use scissors, but I don't know. I'm just going to line up this little edge right here. So that's on the edge. And, oh, maybe I can't trim the bottom because it's too thick. That's okay. I trim the top part. I'll trim the bottom with scissors. Same with this side. I'm going to line that up there. Make sure it's just right on there. Oh, see, I did. Let me go back to this one. I'd rather cut it with a paper cutter, I'm telling you. So let's get that lined up.
Also looks like it could be a Starbucks cup.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at you. Okay, next is a Starbucks cup pop-up card. Wouldn't that be fun with a gift card that pops out of it?
There you go.
That'd be super fun. Okay, so now I'm going to make a flower to stand. I can't remember if I cut this off or not. I think the band is going to cover that piece, so I don't have to worry about that like this. The band is going to go right here.
Yep.
That's okay. All right, so I'm going to stick some flowers inside. Let me show you how to make the flower. So I die cut out the little stem, and then I want to make it a little bit thicker, so I actually die cut out one using the self-adhesive sheets on the back. And that is really handy because it just makes it easy to peel it off and stick rather than putting adhesive on this. So I'm just going to peel off that little piece and take this one and stick it right on the back exactly the same way. Just give it a little bit more strength, make it a little bit thicker. Actually, if I hold it, I can feel the two edges. There we go. It's just a little bit thicker. Then I'm going to take my two flowers. So they're two different dies. They're two similar but different, right? They're two different dies here. And they do not layer perfectly on top of each other. As you can see, it's not like a daisy that's going to easily layer. So you have to know when you're putting it on, it's not going to fill in every gap. I'll go ahead and turn it around and show you. So even when this side fills in nicely, this side is still gappy. So you just kind of need to turn it until you feel like you've got what you want. I am going to go ahead and put this one on the back. So let's grab a glue dot and stick this one on here. I am going to stick a glue dot on the other side as well. So we're going to sandwich this in between the two flowers. Okay. All right, so this is going to be my back flower. I'm just going to do it like that. And this is going to be my front flower. And this is where you just sort of move until you feel like, oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to go right there. Not going to be perfect, just so you know. It's not going to cover up every little spot. But that's a zinnia for you. All right, the center of the zinnia, we have these great little dies that I already die cut out from pumpkin pie and lemon lolly. Again, I use the self-adhesive sheets on these. It makes it just so easy, especially the pumpkin pie one, to get and have adhesive on that. So I'm just going to stick that right there in the middle. And this one, we'll get this off. And this one's just a little decoration around that lemon lolly. Lots of details. I'm always amazed at how the details that Stampin' Up! Comes up with. All right, and there's one, no, it came out. One little hole that came out. Okay, so let's go ahead and stick this right on the outside. See how that makes that just so quick and easy to use, the self-adhesive sheets. I did die cut out 2 of the leaves. So here's our little leaf. And one of them, just one of them, has the self-adhesive sheet on the back. And let me show you how we are going to stick on this little leaf. So first I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to lay it up under the flower a little bit, but right in line with the stem. You see that right there? Oops. Right there, right in line with the stem, like that. And then the back side, remember, is sticky. So I'm going to use this one and stick it on the back side. And then that sandwiches my little flower right in the middle. Oh dear, it came off. All right, well, it usually does. So let's go ahead and I'm going to use a glue dot. Maybe I'll just use adhesive on my
Silicone sheet.
silicone. I always want to say acrylic, but I think I must something. I did notice some of it wasn't completely on, and maybe that's what happened when I did my sheets. But all right, let's go back here and get that on there. Right on the flower, like that. I'll tuck it in up under there. There we go. Push that. Okay, there we go. Now, we could just, why does it keep coming off? Good grief, stay on there. I'm not sure why.
Don't pull it.
Well, eek. Let's put some adhesive on there. I made 2 other flowers and it did not do that. So I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? There we go. I think that'll stay better. Okay. All right. So we could just put 1 flower in the flower pot. That would look really cute. Or I thought it'd be fun to put in 3. So I made 2 other flowers. Of course, you could do just 1. I need to move my country birdhouse out of the way. All right. So you could do 1, you could do 3. So this flower is going to stick right down. Remember, we've got that score line right there. We have 2 score lines. Remember, we make our little W. It'll actually go the other way because that is the front of our flower pot, like that. So I am going to stick my flower right down just about to the edge of that line. Okay. The main thing, I got to check one thing. The main thing is that in your card, you don't want it to stick out of the card. So if this is, there's my middle. If this is in the middle like that, and this goes to about there, yeah, it's okay. And I'm just going to use a piece of tape to hold that. Don't need to mess with any adhesive, just regular old tape. Stick that there. Okay, so there's 1. Cute. And then I'm going to stick these 2 on the back. So I'm going to get some tape ready. And again, I don't want it to be higher than my card, but I think I'm okay. But if I stick these on the back, maybe 1 like, because we don't want these sticking out either, the leaves. 1 like that. A tiny bit lower. Let's stick that one on. Because you can't see the inside at all, you know, once it's on there. So, and if that one's there, let's go ahead and look and see. Hang on. I'm going to pull that one up a little bit, just like that. Get that leaf in. Okay. Just like that as I move the pot. That's okay. Just a little bit, I think, like that. We'll try it and see. All right. So that is how it's going to look when it's open. That's cute. I think that's really cute. I like it. All right. Now what we need to do is go ahead and put it inside our card. And to do that, I have to cut this piece. We don't want to cut it until this moment because it just makes it easier to use. But now I'm ready to cut it and I'm ready to put it inside. So let's go ahead and peel off our tear and stick tape. I I'm thinking I did it on the wrong side. I did the tear and stick tape I put on the wrong side. Thinking.
Did you already seal it up?
No. I also put my flowers on back. Oh, no, I did not. This is the front. I'm going to set that one down. Let's take a look at this one. This is the front of the pot. So let's just see. Maybe I did okay. Yeah, this one should go this way. But I'm just going to turn it the other way. There's not really much I can do because it's already...
You could put it up. Couldn't you put tape on there? On the right side?
I could. I have tape on this side. Yes, I can put tape on that side, but I have to, if you have a tissue, I can get the sticky off. I could do that. Put tape on the correct side. So now we know, put tape on the side that you want to show. Dave's going to go grab me a tissue. This is sort of my little trick here with the, oh, there's a box right there. Thank you. This is sort of my little trick with the tissues. I will show you. Okay, so now we're going to put this right up to the edge there. Not on the edge, just up to it. So if you take a tissue, the little fibers, you won't really see them, but now it's not sticky at all. Look at that. That's a great trick. That was worth it. Okay, same thing on this one. I'm going to go ahead and get that kind of a little bit, just those little fibers. So it's not sticky. Isn't that weird? It works though. You'd think I'd done that before. All right, let's get this on the correct side. There we go. And go ahead and pull this up. There we are. All right. And this is going to do the same thing right up to the front like that. Okay. So look at how cute that's going to be when we fold it. Oh, flower sticks out just a little bit, maybe. When we fold it down. Nope. It should be okay. Anyway, all right. So we're going to go ahead. We need to put, obviously, this is not what we want, right? So we're going to put a little band around the edge to hold the whole thing together. And the band, the flower top band, is 8.5 by 3 and 8.5 by 3/4. Let me just find that.
Can I see the birdhouse?
The birdhouse. I don't know what it is you want, honey.
The last card.
At the moment, I need to find the little band, and then we can find, oh, there it is right here. Here's the band. Yep, there you go. All right, so here's the little band, and what we're going to do is, remember we scored it. I'm going to fold it on the score line so we can see. Again, I'm making that little W because that's going to hold our flower pot, and this like that. Okay, so this is all going to fit together just like that, and that's going to hold our flower pot. That's going to go on the outside. Just like that to hold it. So what we want to do here is we're going to put adhesive, or we can use adhesive or tear and stick tape. It doesn't matter. And that's going to go kind of right there because I wanted it to be the other. I want it to be this pattern. You just have to look and see. Once you make it, you see, oh, wait, that's the pattern I want. Okay. So this is going to end up like right here, lined up with the top piece. Do you see that? And I'm going to center it. There's my score line. And there's this line. So I'm going to center it there. I think I probably will need to move those flowers down just a pinch. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put adhesive on here. And again, you can use the tear and tip. You can tear and stick tape. You can just use adhesive. But I want this to go right in the middle like that. And while I'm there, I think, oh, well, yeah, I guess I have to fix them now. If I don't fix them now, I won't be able to.
Yep.
So let's move that down. So it's inside. Same with this one. It's poking out a little bit. Which if you stuck a little bigger envelope, then it would be fine. Which means this one is going to go down just a little bit. Let's take a look and see. If we pull these up like that. Oh, that's still cute. That's still really cute. Okay, great. All right. So now we've got our little zigzaggy. And now this piece right here has to go on the front of our flower pot like this.
Yep.
Do you see how that fits together? I don't know if you can see that or not, but it kind of fits like that. All right, so I'm going to put adhesive on here. That's my outside. And go ahead and, again, I want it in the middle between these two, so right about there. There we go. And then this piece, I'm just going to tuck around the edge like that. Put on the inside actually. Okay, this little piece, I'm just going to put some adhesive on. I think that will hold it also. I think this one was easier than the birdhouse. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I've already made one, but to me this one feels a little bit simpler than the birdhouse. I could be wrong. But there we go. Look at how cute it is when you open this card. Oh, I guess you are looking this way. When you open the card, this flower pops up. How cute is that? All right, so let's go ahead and decorate the front of the card. We're just going to use this paper that's already does all the work for us because it's just so pretty. There's no need. All the wow factor is on the inside. So let's just go ahead and put this here like that. And on the inside, I do want a sentiment. So inside here, I'm going to put a little sentiment. And then on the outside, I'm just going to use a little strip and do something smaller. I was thinking of this one. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to fit on there. Oh, but it is rubber. Okay, I'm going to try to make this into 2 lines. Because it is rubber, I think I can do it. So I'm going to do up to the sending flowers. Oh, wait, the inside's going to say thank you. Never mind. The outside is going to say that. Thank you very much. The inside is going to say thank you very much. Thank you so much. All right, it's a little bit light. I'm going to see. Probably my ink needs to be re-inked. That is really light. Okay, we'll just try one more time. A little bit darker. And we'll stick that on here. Pretty fun little flower pot, I think. I don't know which one I like better, this one or the birdhouse, but what's happening? Yep, I'm just going to stick it right here. Thank you very much. So fun. I would love to open that and find that. And then this one, I'm going to just take a little strip of white, plain Whisper white cardstock. And I'm going to stamp these words. It says, sending flowers and thinking of you. I was like, how appropriate is that inside there, right? Sending flowers and thinking of you. Go to here. Go one more time. Guess see if I can get it just a little bit darker on this side. That. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim it. Obviously, I'm not going to use that big old piece of paper. So let's go ahead and cut this. And oh, look, could have used that. Oh, well. Go ahead and cut this right here. And there we go. All right. So we'll put this piece on the front. Not the whole thing, just some of it. Put this piece on the front, and I'm going to go ahead and cut a little. Let's see how big that is. Perfect. I'm going to cut a little, what's it called, pennant. So that's going to be straight over here. I'm going to cut a little pennant on this side. So I'm going to cut in the middle and then cut up to the middle like that. Just like that. There. It's cute.
Very quick, very easy.
I don't know about that.
No, the pennant.
Oh, the pennant. Yeah, sorry. I'm like, I don't know. That's funny because you're like, I'll say something.
No,
well,
not
that's
the
quick and
card.
easy. And you're like, that's not quick and easy. All right. And I am not going to, fits. I'm not going to put any, pop anything up because on the inside it's all popped up. Just like that. I'm going to make it flush with that. Oh, I guess I'm going to make it flush all the way over. I'm going to trim just a little bit more because I want it to be flush with the paper, not with the green, and that'll make it fit. All right. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. Sorry. Dave's like, just stick it on already. All right. And I'm just going to stick some little gems on because we can, and they're so fun in this. This is the iridescent adhesive back gems. And I just think that these, or the green, maybe I think the magenta, or not magenta, but what color? I'm not sure. Like I just think these make it pop a little bit more. So just like that. And one more maybe up here somewhere like that. Awesome. So that's the outside. And then when you open it up, you You have a fun flower pot inside. Isn't that great?
Very fun.
All right. You have a commercial. I have a couple more cards to show them. So
Sure.
go for it.
So main thing is this week is Card Cafe. Now you know very well, for anything you need, go to thestamperstudio.com. And oops, my screen share is not going. So let's get that back up. There we go. All right, go to thestamperstudio.com, scroll down to Card Cafe, and when you click, you'll be brought in and you can register for Card Cafe. What is Card Cafe, you might ask? Card Cafe is our in-person event, happens here in our Minnetonka studio. You get to come and choose 5 of the available designs, and Lisa's going to share a few of those with you in just a minute. You get to choose 5 of the designs, make 2 of each card, and then walk away with 10 beautiful cards. This Saturday, the December one always seems to have a lot of fun and joy. I will say we'll be serving some of our favorite Christmas cookies. These are so good. We have a stamper who used to come 10 years ago who messaged me and said, could I do a trade and give you some of my spritz for
This
your
year.
dipped ginger?
Yeah.
And I said, certainly. So you wouldn't want to miss that either. So go to thestamperstudio.com, click on Card Cafe, and register for December Card Cafe, happening next Saturday, December 7th.
Right. Awesome. That sounds great. I wanted to show you, first I'm going to show you a couple of Zinnia cards, and then I'm going to show you some Card Cafe cards. Okay, so just to show you, Zinnia doesn't have to be a big flower pot. It could be with a Zinnia, and it's just stunning, right? It's just such a pretty card. Opens up and down this way. Just love, love, love it. Here's another one using the stamps. So I stamped them and then colored them and used some vellum. Thank you so much. And then these 2, if you had seen me make these are also a, what are these, Dave? Oops, it goes this way.
It's a gate card?
I was going to say, these are ones that I made using the Designer Series paper.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And here's another one. So these just stay nicely folded like that. So yeah, so just some fun cards that you can make using the Zinnias. But let me show you some of the Card Cafe cards. So this one, I know a lot of people last month said, I'm going to make that one next month. This one is just gorgeous. I just think it's so pretty with the gold. Everything is die cut. You literally just assemble it. And it's on thick white cardstock. So that is just a really fun card. Another one is our snowman that sits up like this, little snow globe. So that one is an easel card, super fun. And I'll tell you, I already tied all the bows, so you just literally stick it on. You're welcome. And then this is another one, the birthday cake, which I just think is such a fun little card. Actually, I'm going to put some Winkastow on these 2 because that's really fun too. So those are some of the cards that you can make at Card Cafe. But I will put pictures of this as well in the chat, as well as the dimensions. I took pictures on Saturday, but I haven't put them up yet. So I'll try to get that done today or tomorrow. So, all right, friends, I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. But until then, stay warm if you live in Minnesota, and happy stamping.